Let's see what this dumb off said.
Iran is openly warning it will target Israeli civilians on purpose. Not hinting, saying it out loud. Iran's UN diplomats told US media CBS News their proxy army in Lebanon, Hezbollah, will try to murder civilians.
Wow. Elon, that's big if true. Wait, Israeli civilians getting killed? No, that's not the right civilian. That's not the worthy victims. It's got to be Palestinian civilians being killed, right? I love the selective moral outrage as this guy's donning a Nazi flag, as his favorite little apartheid ethno-state is committing a mass genocide of the Palestinians. He is getting in front of the cameras saying, can you believe what Iran was saying about us? Can you believe what they're saying about us? They want to kill us. Oh no. Perhaps we might live in fear for the things that we're doing. Oh my God. Wow, the irony. What a shit show.
In Israel, Iran is openly vowing to commit war crimes.
Typical Zionists, try not to project your own crimes onto other countries while you're doing those crimes. Challenge impossible. You're saying Iran is openly admitting to doing war crimes? You have to be a bird brain to listen to this guy and believe him. Is there an exchange rate, like Iran gets maybe one free war crime for every Israeli 10? War crimes only apply to others.
Iran said Hezbollah, and I quote, will not restrict itself solely to military targets and means.
Wait a second. Military targets? Like where? Like in Tel Aviv? But that's where you put your civilian infrastructure. Why do you put military targets within civilian infrastructure? Kind of sounds like you're using your own citizens as human shields. I've heard this one before. I love how he's like, and I quote, here come the tears. I can sense them welling up in his eyes. He's about to start crying.
Iran is the world's top sponsor of terrorism.
Wow, that is big if true. Iran is the world's top sponsor for terrorism. I could think of another country that would apply to. In fact, not only me, but the entire world has attested that the number one greatest threat to world peace is not Iran, and it's not Pakistan, and it's not India, and it's not China, and it's not Hamas or Hezbollah. In fact, it's nowhere in the Middle East. It's a little country called the United States of America. Thank you, Helazinti. They literally consider peace a threat. It's the threat of peace. They can't have the threat of peace. The threat of peace has never been higher right now. That is why Netanyahu had to assassinate. He just had to do it. He had to assassinate the top negotiator for Hamas. The threat of peace had never been higher. He can't afford that. The cost is too much to bear. What is the cost? His political career.
Its proxy armies have been spilling innocent blood around the world for decades.
Sure thing. Cool story, bro. Its proxy armies have been spilling innocent blood for decades. Another Israeli lie and another Israeli projection from the world's smartest and least genocidal Zionist. What is he trying to say? He's a big pussy? You're a big pussy, you f***ing loser.
Nixon ordered Cambodian genocide. Sent cruise missiles to Sudan, people died. Gave the orders to do drone strikes.